All right, we are live. It doesn't really give us a notice, like there's no countdown anymore. Hey there, everybody, and happy Thursday night. I'm going to give second for everybody to jump on and find us and share, like, and let your friends know that we're on. We should be on. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, and we should be inside of the event page if you were following that. I'm going to try and do that a little bit more often so you guys know where to find us. If you end up jumping on live, please go ahead and do hashtag live so that we know you are here. And as always, we're going to start out first by saying, my name is Jessie. Hello. I am a mom on a mission, and this is a show where every Thursday night I come on with some great resources, freebies, and some amazing moms that come on and share just their thoughts and their knowledge with us about real issues that moms are dealing with, especially right now because times are crazy, times are tough. 2021 is not looking much different from 2020 right now. So if we can have a little fun and do some things along the way. So go ahead and share your positives with us in the comments. And I have Tiffany with me tonight. Tiffany is a mom of right? Okay, I got that right. Good. I was worried I got it wrong. Hello. Looks like we've got Amy and Sarah, Jamie, Anthony, hello. And so hi, hello, ladies. Hello. And it looks like, we got a lot of people on. But Tiffany is a local mom star that I know. She is amazing. She helps run the MOMs Club of Muskegon, which is an amazing moms group in town. Just really, really great. So we're going to hear from her tonight, but we're going to start out with positives. So if you guys can celebrate and share your positives with us in the chat, we're going to go ahead and just celebrate together. Tiffany, what is your positive? It can be for the day or for the week. Let's start with some gratitude. Let's be thankful for today.
If we're speaking right now for today, I think it would be that our family made it through the whole Chick-fil-A grand opening line, and we weren't bickering and all a tizzy, and we got it, and we made it here live. I was getting kind of worried. So, but we made it, and yes, I did it. I got Chick-fil-A, and we were all one big happy family.
That's amazing. She's like messaging me. She's like, I'm so close. I'm to the line. I'm almost to the line. I'm almost getting my food. They're handing me my food. I'm on my way.
We thought getting in line at like 4, we were going to be safe. And then we were like, so how much further from here? How much longer does it take? And he's like, oh, you'll be out in 40 minutes. And I was like, oh, we're good. And then it got closer. And I'm like, oh, I got to get there. So we made it.
It was, yes. I'm so glad you did. Let's see some of the people in here. Let's see. Jamie says, I'm going back to school after 20 years, MCC student. Hey, Jamie. Yay. Good for you. You know, it is hard going back, especially if you're a mom with kids. Like I have ran that game and it is nuts. So kudos to you. Okay. You're going to need a lot of mom's nights. Okay. Let's see. We've got Amy says, grateful for good health. Yes. That is amazing. Yes. I would say my positive was, let's see, I've gotten to reconnect with some amazing people this like in the new year, and it's just been really great. I think just like reaching out to everybody and getting the opportunity to tell people hi, or just just reconnecting and getting that chance. And so it was really awesome. I think this week's theme of like staying connected and finding your tribe really kind of resonated with me, where I was like, when I have these things go on, I tend to like start to implement it. So, you guys might think it's for you. It's for me so that I can just, get myself in line. But so that would be mine. Let's see. Erica joined in. Amy says, she said she's jealous. She can't wait to try Chick-fil-A. So we need to know, what did you get, Tiffany?
I got the spicy chicken sandwich.
Ooh, I love that sandwich. I was in North Carolina for a while, so I definitely went there for a little bit. So, and we are no way endorsing that you eat Chick-fil-A, but I'm just saying it's good. So,
but it's okay. There's no hating on that either.
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Tiffany, tell us a little bit. I introduced you a little bit, but go ahead and tell us about you. You guys, if you're coming on, you could still go ahead and put your positives in the comments, and feel free to engage and comment right along while we're going on. If you have questions, comments, please just be a part of tonight.
So my name is Tiffany Duggar, and I was born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. And then I was working as a toddler preschool teacher in an early childhood center. And then life redirected, and I moved up here to Michigan where I didn't know anyone. And I came from this big city where I knew everybody. And that was way scary to me because I always had like my niche of people that I was with and could go. And I didn't know anything about Muskegon. I didn't know the roads. I still don't know many of the roads, but I know people now. And I finished my early childhood education degree, and I was going to pursue that, but I got led into a path, basically handed a phenomenal job where I nannied for a family. Our sons were just a couple months apart in same age, and I was with that family for 5 years. And that ended this year as the oldest went to kindergarten and their youngest went to preschool. So I am now full-time stay-at-home mom and love it more than anything. Love that I get to be right with my kids. Grateful that my husband is such a hard worker that he can provide so that I can be with my kids. And that's how I've had more time to really get plugged in and meet some of the moms and opportunities in the community.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that. I love that, like there's so many different moms that follow along and stuff too, because I know you've been following along for a while now, and it's great because we try to make that those content and issues that deal with all types of moms. So whether you're working, whether you're running your business, whether you're stay at home, my husband, we swapped those roles a couple of times. So he was a stay-at-home dad when we first got together. He did that for 3 years, and then we swapped. And now I can't imagine going back. I love it. But I can I think we all kind of had to do the stay-at-home mom life when when COVID hit. So
sure.
So you are you one of the founding members of Moms Club for Muskegon, or did you start in it, or?
We started specific Moms Club of Muskegon 3 years ago, and a little bit before that, I was kind of a little bit plugged into the Grand Haven Moms Club.
Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. It looks like we maybe lost her for a second. We'll get her right back. Hold on. Hold on. All right. While we're waiting, go ahead and let me know in the chat if you guys have been a stay-at-home before, or if you are a working mom and maybe you swapped roles. Go ahead and let us know in the chat. What have you guys been? So like I said, we have swapped a couple of times before. I'm trying to get her on here really quick. Sorry. The joys of going live, right? Okay. So yeah, let's talk about that. We're talking tonight. I've got Tiffany on here. So she's going to try and jump back in really quick. We'll get her right back on. But yes. Oh, yes. Erica says insane mom at home. And you guys have been doing actually a program on that. So it's been amazing watching you and a few of the other moms that I see that do these all-time amazing things where you guys are just like, like you look like you're rocking it. So, I mean, from all of us to you, like, teach us your ways, please. And we'll have to get Tiffany back on here to say that too. Let's see. We've got Christy says she was a full-time working mom with 2 toddlers. We moved to Michigan and became a stay-at-home mom. Had another baby. Aw. Let's see. Yeah. She said, I've been both a stay-at-home mom and working mom. Amy says, yes. Okay, good. We've got some good stay-at-home moms. I know that some of you guys are actually in Tiffany's group too. So it is amazing, an amazing group that she has here. I really just stumbled upon it this year. She says, Richie says, I'm a stay-at-home uncle and I need to motivate my niece. I know your niece. Okay, it looks like I've got her back. Let's jump her back on here. Yay, we've got you back, Tiffany. Thank you. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. The joys of live. Hey, it happens, it works, and we're back on, right? So, yes. So you were saying when you got into the Moms Club, go ahead.
Yes. So originally, I was kind of just looking to connect with other moms in the area, and so I found the Grand Haven Moms Club, and I was getting in there, started going to their play dates, and then one of them said, "Hey, actually, I heard that Muskegon is starting their own," and that's always an option with Moms Club is all over, and if you don't have one in your area, you're more than welcome to start your own and get your own chapter going. And so that's what was happening right in my own city. Super exciting. So I got plugged in with them, and they were, of course, instead of 20 minutes from my home, they were 5 to 3 minutes down the road with different events they were doing. So I got plugged in there about 3 years ago. And this year I am the vice president of membership with them, but have loved it for the last 3 years. And that was when we started officially with Muskegon, was 3 years ago.
And she does a really good job because she got me in there.
I love having you.
Right? I know. I was like, oh, yes, absolutely. So one of the things we wanted to talk about is actually, because we had a couple of things today. And then, like I said, if you've got questions, please engage and answer any through. We'll go through them as we're going through if they go with what we're talking about, or we'll save them for the end, but we will get to them. So if you have questions, please, we were talking about being a stay-at-home mom too while you were out for a second. So we've got a lot of people in the group that are a part of that club there. So I think one of the big questions that people have is actually like, how do you find your tribe? Where do you find local groups? Where do you find, how do you look for those people that you can connect with?
I would say first and foremost, don't be afraid to ask. If you don't know, you have to find someone that does know. And so it can simply be asking a question rather than be through social media. I've talked to a few moms who, not our specific chapter, but other chapters with Moms Club have found it right in their local paper. And so that's a way that you can find it. You can find things maybe at the library. There's some events going on. We have a public group on Facebook. If you just search for us, then you can find it there. And then once you do become a member, we have a private group. But if there's anything that you're into, rather, it's woodworking or reading or Moms Club, there's a group out there and someone knows about it. So you just have to kind of ask and look for it. Try Google. That's a great search engine everyone knows about. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got a couple of things that I look for. One, which I don't know how people really are, if people really think about it, but I've used Eventbrite too lately. Now, like, it seems like it's kind of like boomed and so I just go on and I search like parents or kids or moms groups, and I'll type in my my zip code, or even online. I mean, there's online groups now too. You go on Facebook. I mean, I tell people all the time, literally, if you go on Facebook, you can find a group for anything. Like, if you like one-eyed hairless cats, there's a group for you. But so you just got to find those mom groups. And they're like a trial and error sometimes. You might not find a group that you jive with right away, but it's just like getting out and putting yourself out there and trying to find those people. So we had a couple of people jump in, so I want to say hi to them. We had Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Charlene. Audrey from Texas. Hello, Audrey. Yeah, we do have people watching on Facebook and on YouTube, which is super awesome. And Tiana says, I found Moms Club by attending a community play and a learn at school. Yeah, sometimes asking moms in your school, and like you said, like, just make your own. If you don't find one that you like, right, just make your own. Okay, let's see the next one, because I know this is something that I have definitely struggled with, and especially right now with things going virtual and everything like that, like staying connected. So how would you recommend a mom to stay connected with that group? So they found the group and it's like trying to remember all the things, or trying to feel like you can reach out and everything. So
be you and be ready to be you. You are there and there's someone waiting to be your friend. There's someone waiting to support you. But rather you're an extrovert or you're an introvert, the first step is to, ask or put yourself out there and be willing to meet other people. And if that can be totally, hey, I want to be a part of your group. But if that's kind of scary too, which that can be, especially for introverts, then just show up. If there's a group, whether it's virtual or it's in person, just go. You don't have to know anyone. The first time that I went, I didn't know anyone, and I left with friends, and I left with people that I'm still 3 years later connected with. And there's people at different events we meet all the time. We have with Moms Club new members that come to our events, and they just say, hey, I want to try this. And okay, you're welcome. Come on, try it. And then love it. Great. Stay, bond with us, build a relationship. Not your thing. That's okay. Let's get you connected somewhere that you do want to be, because there is a group for literally everything.
So what would you recommend to those that have trouble like making time to connect and show up in groups? Because I know that's been something too, like finding or feeling like you can like participate in a group. So as a group, like somebody who helps run the group, if there's somebody who's like, they're unsure, like, can I post for advice? Can I post for help? Or what do I do? What do you recommend to them? Because that's one of the things that I have people ask me all the time. They're like, I don't know if I'm allowed to post in this group. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask in this or do that.
I would say ask, or, if it's something that's really not going to harm anyone, go ahead and do it. And the worst that you're going to get is, no, thank you. It's not okay. And, there's most times in groups, I know for Moms Club and, I'm even part of cloth diapering groups. I'm part of play groups. I'm part of, stay-at-home groups, homeschool groups, anything. When you post something, 9 times out of 10, it's going to say post pending approval by administrator. Mm-hmm. So the people who are in charge right there getting those and have those opinions and rules are going to see it. And they're going to either message you and say, hey, this isn't okay because would you rather do this? Or they're going to say, great, approve. And you're going to have it posted and you're going to get people interacting right away.
That's funny. So you said you're in a cloth diapers group?
I am. Yeah.
Do you do cloth? I did it for one kid, and that was my first one because he had super sensitive skin. And when we were in North Carolina, it was super, super hot. So he rashed up like all the time. And I used it, but this was like before they had all the fancy, like they have like cases now, right? Where it's like a case and then you like put basically like a cloth pad or something in it. No, I was old school. Like it was claws and pins and hoping you didn't poke them. Like it was awful.
It is not like that anymore. In fact, I kind of was aware of it working in a child care center, what options there were. And then I was thinking about it, not sure if I wanted to. And then the family that I worked for, they did do them. And I really got hooked on them there. I loved those. And there's actually a local store here called Eco Buns. And they have a class that you can come and just get info. How and what are cloth diapers? And my husband and I went, and he was kind of against it in the beginning, went to the class, and he's like, this is cloth diapers? We can do this. I like this. And they have all the cute patterns. They have the matching ones, matching bibs, all the fun. So it is not little pins and needles and this. There's so many designs, and they're so much easier to take care of. It's not what you think. So if you've been on the edge of that, give Eco Buns a call or check out their classes because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we'll have to find their info and tag it in. Let's see. I saw Amy said she was having trouble with the internet connection. Let us know if you guys are having trouble seeing anything or if it lags at all. But it looks like it's going good on our end. So hopefully everybody can see us good and everything. I did put in there. I was wondering if any of you have tried cloth diapers. Let us know and let us know what you think. And then we'll have to get that group info and put it in there. And speaking of groups too, because I want to make sure I didn't remember to say it in the beginning, but I actually have 2 t-shirts that I'm going to be giving away. one today and one on Sunday during my Sunday update that I do. So it's these amazing shirts. It's by a mom that owns Unity 5 Creations. She is so great. I love her. She has just the most adorable shirt. So throughout the live and then on the replay, if you're watching the replay, either let us know a group. So if like you have an awesome cloth group that you're a part of, go ahead and tag the group in here or let us know the group, or if you have a tribe, who's in your tribe. And if you need one, say, I need a tribe. And then, maybe somebody else, I need a tribe. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you're looking for. Maybe we can help you find one. And it'll give you an opportunity to get put in a raffle for one of her cute tees that she will send you directly. She's an amazing mom, mom-owned company out of North Carolina. So I absolutely love her. And it's funny because I heard you said you were from Ohio. I was wondering because you got a little bit of a twang. And when I talk to you, and I absolutely love it. Like when I'm on the phone with you or I get little voice tips, I'm like, she's so cute.
My mom gets on me all the time because she's like, where are you from? You don't have an accent. You always use that accent. And I do. I'll switch it up sometimes, but I'm from Ohio, if that makes a difference. And then I did do a little bit of boarding school in North Carolina. So.
Oh, North Carolina. Okay. I was in North Carolina for a little bit. My mom is over there now. I don't know if she's on. I didn't see her yet tonight, but she's over there now. And yeah, you definitely can get that twang when you're there for sure. And Ohio still has it, right? I know people in Michigan that have the twang, so no worries on that. Let's see. So we had making out. Okay, let's see. What do we got next? And again, you guys, I see there are some questions in there. So please bring out your questions. If you have questions about anything we're talking about or just anything in general for Tiffany, we'll get to them as we're going through. And because there are some good ones here. So we'll make sure we get those up and we'll answer those towards the end. We did have how to reach out. So like, how do you get over like insecurity and guilt and reach out for help? Because anybody who knows me, I'm all about like exposing mom guilt because it shouldn't be a thing, right? How do you get past that? Like when, how do you get past that and actually reach out? Like you're in the group and now you need help, like ask it.
So I can tell you pretty recently, probably last month, I was at one of my like ultimate lows that I hadn't been in a long time, if ever, where I was like, I just wanted to cry every day. I didn't know what to do. I didn't feel like my marriage was going well. I didn't feel like I was a good mom. I didn't feel like I had any friends. I didn't feel like I really wanted to keep going. And I had to stop and remember, like, it's okay. This is a season of life. And, reaching out to one friend, and she came and she's like, look, I've been there 10 times. Like, you're okay. It's going to be all right. And she showed up to my house with her husband and her 6 children. And I mean, I was like spinning in circles watching her. She cleaned my house, top to bottom. She, gave me encouragement. She said, look, I've had laundry piled to the sky before, and I've had where, there are no clean dishes in the home. I've had the lowest of lows. What you're going through even further than what this is. This is nothing, she said, compared to what I've been through. And I'm like, you think? Like, I'm afraid, like, it looks like a bomb went off in here. And so, and she completely was not judgmental at all. And I've been there, she said, and she got me back to my feet and got me to where now I can give that same opportunity to another mom who walks alongside of that. And because of her helping me, I've been able to come alongside so many other moms. And it can be embarrassing. It can be downright humiliating for some people to ask for help. It can be the hardest thing you ever do. But if you don't ask or reach out, it doesn't have to be to 10 people. It can be to one person. And that's the only way up. Going up and getting in your tribe, getting in your friends, and just moving forward from there, because there is more to life and there are people that care that you don't even know care.
Yes. Oh my God. I love it. I've been, I've had new moms reach out to me because they're like, oh, she's got 5 kids. She knows what she's doing, which is a complete lie. Okay. That is fake news and false advertising right there. So I always tell them, I'm like, hey, if you get to day 3 where you are sleep deprived, you have a newborn, especially if you have like one that is fussy or colicky, and you don't have that split second thought where you're like, what did I do? Can I take them back? Then you are lying. Okay. You are lying, because we have all been there. You know, we have all been there. Like, we have had that moment where like, what did I do? Can I take them back? Like, honey, what did we think? And you just have that moment, and just knowing that that's okay, and that we're human, and that especially like when you have new kids too, like I mean, you had a kid during a pandemic. Like, that was rough, right? Like, that was right. So you had a pandemic baby, right?
I did not know. My daughter is 2, and then my son is 5. But I do know several moms that did, and I'll tell you what, their experience is not what us moms who had babies pre-pandemic had. Not at all. I know a mom that she had a baby. She went through her pregnancy and had the baby during the pandemic. Nobody knew. Her closest friends didn't know. And she's like, I didn't see anybody. I wasn't talking to anyone. Yeah, I have a baby now. Kate, that's kind of traumatic to have to walk through alone. Not that it's a bad thing, but yeah, usually you go out and people can start to kind of tell that you're pregnant, and then you get the support with that, and people excited for you and encouragement, and you get the baby shower. And she didn't get any of that. So yeah, reach out, because no one knows unless you share that with someone, or, you know, tell someone.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love that, because, you know, it's the truth. I mean, you really, I think realistically, moms, we have like a natural, just a natural instinct to be a nurturer, to be a caretaker, to be a helper. And so when we see another mom, especially struggling, like there's occasionally you're going to have those people that are super judgy and whatever. And they're most likely not going to be seeking out those tribes that you're going to, right? Like, but those people that are showing up are really there to want to help you and to want to help you grow, or have been in that position, didn't have somebody to support them and wish that they did. So now they're like, you know, paying it forward like you are, right? Like paying it forward with the other moms. That's great. I love you. I do. It's so awesome. Okay. Yeah. And I think we said that too. We were saying, making sure that you are accepting advice from those who are looking to help, not criticize you, because you're going to get a lot of advice as a mom, right? A lot of advice. And just because you go to a group and you ask for advice and everybody gives you a ton of it, doesn't mean that you have to listen to all of it. Everybody has their own style, right? Their own way of going about it. But here, let's go ahead and look at some of the questions. And then I know we kind of had some stuff kind of scripted a little bit, but if you have things that you want to talk about too, Tiffany, go ahead. And while we're doing these too, please make sure, go ahead. And if you have questions for her or either of us, go ahead and write them down. And then let's see, make sure to let us know about your tribe too, so you have a chance at winning a t-shirt too, because they are so cute. I mean, they're ridiculously cute. Sorry, I'm trying to find them. Okay. We have, do you have special lunch ideas for kids, and what are your favorites? Was one. Let's see that. That is Anthony. So we've got a couple from him too. So we'll try and get this in. That's your dad? Oh, hi, Daddy. Hi,
Daddy. My so lunch ideas. My 5-year-old, I do give him, you know, opportunity to ask what he wants. And we try to kind of change it up, because I know he was like on a sandwich fix for a while, and he just wanted, you know, peanut butter and jelly every day. And that can be okay sometimes, but to kind of mix it up, you can make it where they kind of run the show. And instead of having the lunch ready, it's his job to go in, and then he, feeling in control, gets to pick the things. We'll do, you know, ants on the log with celery and peanut butter with the raisins on it. And if I were to just say, we're going to have celery and peanut butter, he would be like, ew, Mom, we're not eating that. But then ants on a log is kind of fun. Or cutting the food into shapes. There's so much fun with that, where the kids actually get to do more hands-on and feel in control. I'm all about, when it comes to food, letting the kids serve themselves. Yes, okay, we know it can make a bigger mess, but everything you can clean up except their heart. You can't clean up their emotions. You can't fix that. you can repair it and work towards it. But any messes, you can clean them up no matter how big they get and make it look like it was never there. It might sometimes take new carpet, but the carpet's replaceable. Their hearts aren't. And so that's where I like to kind of put him in charge and, hey, what do you want to eat? And make it the fun. If it's mac and cheese, the different shapes, or here, these are the 4 things we have. What do you want to make out of it? So.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's like, I mean, and if there is a mess, that's a perfect opportunity to get them help clean up. You know, we have, I have a friend that's been on a couple of times, Jeanette, and she does, cooking shows. So she's done, you won the cooking class.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. And in her cooking classes with kids, she kind of gives them like bonus bucks to use in other classes. If they like show that they cleaned up after they did their cooking class with her, like it's part of her program. So it can be like a part of it too. You know, my 7-year-old, she really, really wanted to do dishes. And yes, we totally had to redo them. But like the fact that she was excited to do them, I'm like, yes, continue this into teendom. Like you're going to be 17, have the same, be in your 20s and have the same excitement for doing those dishes.
My 2-year-old loves, like she hears me open the dishwasher and she's right there, and she'll come running eating her cheese stick. And we do have a dairy allergy in our home. And so as soon as she's grabbing them, putting them away, that might mean I have to empty the whole drawer of silverware that she threw that into to be safe. But you know what? She wants to, and she comes back more, and she's learning now. She ran in the kitchen the other day and she stopped, dropped her cheese stick, ran back to the bathroom, and you could hear her turn on the water, and it came in, we washed our hands, and then we put the dishes away. But if they have excitement, get them involved. She loves to do laundry. She loves to do dishes. But yeah, I will say, back to like specific lunch ideas, one of my absolute favorites, and let us know in the comments if you've done this before, because it's so much fun. If you take a hot dog and slice it up to like the little round pieces, and then take uncooked spaghetti noodles and stick them through the hot dogs, and then you boil them.
That.
Yes, you can boil them all together, and then you get the hot dog and the spaghetti all together, and it's just a really fun thing to watch cook, to make, and then to enjoy together too.
Do they eat it?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I saw that on Pinterest. Okay, that's a total Pinterest meal. And I saw that, and I'm like, that looks like a lot of fun, but I don't know that they're going to eat it, but it's good.
It is. That's very good. Yeah, and if you really want to go all out and put a sauce on it or put some seasoning in it, great. But just the noodles and hot dogs, the noodles are going to take on that hot dog flavor, and so it's pretty good.
Okay, I want to know if anybody watching has done that. So if you've done that, please let us know in the comments, because that is the craziest thing I've seen or I've heard. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Amy says, okay, you talked about it a little bit. How did you start to find a group in a new city? So when you first went in the new city, like how did you find the Grand Haven Moms Club? Like how did you find them?
So I started just looking online. I did some of Google, did some of Facebook, looking for what's in the community to do for moms, for my kid, for growth and development. Great Start to Quality in our area has phenomenal resources. And you can put what area you're in there, and it will show you childcare availability, but also show you play and learn groups where you can go, and they're basically like preschool play groups kind of a thing for ages 5 and under, where you go and learn. And then through that, they'll also share other community events. But I looked on Facebook and just for events in my area, and saw those and just showed up. We do with Moms Club an annual Meet the Moms, where it's open to anyone. Hey, this is where we'll be. If you're interested, come on out, check it out. And if you've been waiting to check us out, come do it. We just had ours in, I think it was August, but we'll be doing it again next year. And don't wait that long if you're interested. But if you're not quite ready and August rolls around, or our new come meet us, then come. You just have to go and look for those things. So yeah, there's stuff out there. You just gotta look in the Google, look on Facebook, look, and go to the events tab is what I was saying too with that specifically. So, but yeah.
I was writing down it because I probably looked like I was like, what is she doing? I was writing it down. It was called Great Search Quality. Is that what you said?
Great Start to Quality.
Great Start. Okay, Start to Quality. Okay. And I'll write these things down too. It's Great Start to Quality. And I'll get the other one that you were talking about earlier. You were talking about another group earlier. So
there's Breed Muskegon. I could rattle them off. We could be here for a half hour telling you about different groups to get involved with. Like I said, I know everything from, I have friends that are groups in cloth diapering, to hiking, to fitness, to nutrition, Moms Club. If there is something that you need and you want to connect with someone, then let us know because we can find your tribe for you.
Yes. With some of those, so everybody knows too, I do have an email list and I do try to get those things out, and we have, obviously there's the Moms Club, so we're going to get that information into the chat for you guys. So if you have questions with them, there's the group, and then you guys actually have a page as well, right?
We do, yes. If you go on Facebook and look, it's Moms Club of Muskegon. And moms literally means moms offering mom support. That's MOMS. And so that's what we're all about. We're a group of ladies. We have about 40 members. And we do play dates. We do meal trains when they're necessary. And we do, book club for the moms and for the kids. We've done all kinds of things. We do Mom's Night Out, that's specifically events geared towards moms. We do the events geared towards the kids, or we'll just go to the park, do a craft, all kinds of things that we offer. And then it's really up to who wants to step up and host those things. And if you're not one that wants to say, hey, let's do this, then someone in the group, if you have the idea, someone will host that for you. And you just come along and walk with us because we're all about supporting each other.
And you have some activities coming up too. So you've got like, cause you do stuff for the kids, you do stuff as family groups, and then you do stuff just for moms. Like one of the things I absolutely love is like you have your mom's coffee hour, right? Yeah. So Wednesdays, you guys they get together and they just get on Zoom and drink coffee, and there might be little ones flying through every once in a while, but just kind of like a health check-in and like saying, hey, how's it going? And it's so great because it's like you guys just get to connect, and I think a lot of people want that right now. You have a big event for this month and next month coming up, right? You have Mom's Night Out. I'm pulling out my calendar because we're
working on our Mom's Night Out right now. We're gonna do a cooking theme this month. So we're actually in the process. We are a members group, and so our members do have a say in what we do. And there's a current poll up there. They're voting on if we're gonna bring in a professional chef to do a virtual class with us, or since I do love cooking and I kind of do that on a daily basis, then I will lead a cooking class for us moms. And right now it is kind of leaning that way. But of course, if there are members that want to do the other one, then we offer both because that's what we're going to do. If there's a need and there's a want, then we're going to do it. So, yeah.
And you do like a once a month big check-in where you do like, you kind of have like a members meeting where you figure out what you guys want to do. And so you guys run yours a little different too, where you actually have like meetings with all of your members in it. And then you said sometimes you have speakers. So sometimes it's like an educational moment for them. Sometimes it's let's do something fun and special, right?
Yeah, we do a monthly member meeting. It's always the first Friday of the month. And that's our current schedule as we're talking right now. First Friday of the month, we get together. And then a couple weeks before that, towards the end of the current month, we'll put a post up that says, hey, we're looking forward to next month. What do you want to do? And that's your opportunity, your open door to come in and say, I want to do this. And, I want to host it, or I want to do this, but hey, I'm not hosting it. Would someone else do it for me? And then we put it on the calendar and we do that. Right now, we are primarily virtual just because it is COVID, but there are outdoor things happening that are going on. We've got walks, we got hikes. We had a pop-up backyard play date today that some moms went to. And so today, virtual-wise, we had virtual guided drawing where they did drawing together over Zoom. We've done Lego building, we've done bingo, we've done family game night. We did last month was spa night, and Jamie helped us lead that. We all did some facials together and stuff, so that was super fun because I had never done it. Was a face peel, and I'd never done one of those, but that was fun, and I tried something new. So yeah, all kinds of things.
Like I didn't do the face mask part because I think I had joined like the day before, but I still went and I had a great time talking with everybody. And, I think that's the main part of like being able to connect. You guys are, and then you're doing, my family's super excited. You guys are actually doing like a Pokemon Go thing where you're going to go down and do Pokemon Go with all of them. I mean, and that's something you could even stay in your car if you're not comfortable with like being out with people. You could stay in your car and like still just kind of like parade train in the cars and go to all the Pokemon stops and everything. So let's see, we've got Jackie said she's so grateful for the Moms Club coffee hour. It's nice to have conversation with adults. Yes.
It is. And there's moms that come for 5 minutes and, hey, I just want to see you guys because I miss you. And there's moms, we've been on there for like 2 hours before and we're all just talking like, oh man, I gotta go. Like we've been on here forever. And we all, run off real quick because you don't know. And there's 5 minutes sometimes, and sometimes you do have that 2 minutes. But as long as you make it a point to check in for any length of time, then you're going to get something out of it.
Yeah. And like I said, you're going to find your group, like you have your group and we're actually in each other's groups, which is great. So you don't have to just pick one, two. You don't have to be like, I'm only for this one. This is the only one that I'm a part of. You can go out to more because maybe there's different ones that offer different needs and different niches. So like, you have yours. It's definitely, it's like members and like mine, we do like daily prompts in it and stuff like that. So, you're going to be able to find a spot where you fit and where you fit in and where you have your moms that you go in. They have moms where they're like, I've seen moms groups where literally they do nothing but like share memes in the entire group. Like that's all it is. It's just mom memes. And it's like, some days you need mom memes. Some days you need play dates. Some days you need motivation or whatever, and it's like, you got to find that thing for you. So that's just awesome. I'm looking through, I think I got all the questions, but yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming. Tiffany, I want to ask you, I usually ask I ask every mom, what is like your number one mom hack or the thing that you wish somebody would have told you when you became a mother, that it would have made motherhood easier? Like when you were starting out, you wish somebody would have said this. What's that thing that you would like to let other moms know?
That it's okay. Like Jesse said, everyone does everything differently. You're going to find your tribe. Everyone changes a diaper differently. We can simple it down to that. And you know what? The child still got a diaper on. And so, take that time for you. I know one thing that I never really did, and really Jesse helped me push this, is you do you and take time for you. Mm-hmm. And even if it's 5 minutes of sitting and quiet, if it's 5 minutes of just scrolling on Facebook, if that's your thing, if it's 5 minutes reading, if it's a 5-minute walk, whatever it is, you have to have those 5 minutes a day, even for yourself, whether you're a mom or you're not, because you have to fill your cup before you can fill others. And when I wasn't taking even that 5 minutes a day, I couldn't help other moms because I was chasing myself around and trying to get everything together and trying to make it all perfect and trying to, get stuff together. And it doesn't work and you're going to fail. And it's okay to take time and work slowly. And, your children aren't going to be perfect. Life's not going to be perfect. But guess what? Nobody's is. And those people that you thought were perfect, they're not either. And so that's okay. And that's one thing that I've learned along the journey is there's a different way to do everything. Mm-hmm. And you got to find your niche and your tribe in your way, and you're going to get there.
That is great. I love you. Thank you. That's such a great piece of advice because I'm wholeheartedly all about that, like 100%, like especially too, like you don't know if your version of perfect motherhood might not be somebody else's. There might be the mom who's running all the things and doing all the stuff and she just wishes she could sit at home and just be with her kids and just chill. And then there's a mom that's just sitting and chilling with her kids at home and then she's upset that she's not doing all of the things. And it's like you just need to be the mom that your family needs you to be, right? Or that that you need yourself to be. So that's awesome. Oh, I love this. Okay.
And when you do ask for advice and you get all of that advice coming in, it's okay to look at that list of advice and go, oh, I'll take this and I'll move forward with this. And you're not thinking of that one or that's not for me, because you are going to get everyone's advice and what's going to work for you is not what worked for them. And that's okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for being on tonight. There was like, I love this. We got like neat little cooking tips. We talked about cloth diapers. Like it's so fun to like go off the cusp too and just kind of like let it go, let it loose. So thank you for that. And thank you to everybody who is in and who was on tonight. It's always super fun and great. I've got a lot of stuff planned for the next coming weeks. I've got a really big event coming up in February. It's going to be a blast, and it's actually going to be moms and dads. It's going to be couples. So I'm so excited. I'll leak a little more, but that's all I'm going to do for tonight. But I'm telling you, like, you're going to want to be there. And I finally got my husband on board with doing one of these with me. So he's definitely going to be a part of it, but it's going to be a couples thing. So dads can come on too. We're literally like polling dads to see what they would be willing to watch with us. So I wanted to make sure we'll go on and we'll do the live giveaway. And again, these shirts are so cute. They are at Unity. Now she has one that she put together, and I was trying to get a picture up, so I'm gonna have to go on and find the picture and put it up because it wouldn't let me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. I keep trying to do it and it won't let me put the picture up, but she's got great ones. And she'll ship it to you, everything like that. It's all covered. All you have to do is you go on here and either, if you know a group, let us know, if you know the group, let us know the group. If you have someone that is just your your tribe person, go ahead and do that. Or if you need one, now is the chance. We said reach out, go and start that journey. Go ahead and say, I need a tribe. And, we'll totally help you find that, because maybe it's not, Tiffany's, maybe it's not mine. Maybe it's the meme group. Maybe it's the diaper group. We'll help you find it. Okay. So let us know. That's all you had to do. The live winner is actually, let's see, I've got a little thing over here that does it for me. So I cheat a little bit. Okay. Amy Anderson Milner. So Amy, you have won a shirt. Let's see. You have won a shirt from Unity 5. I'll get you all of her information, and we'll get some of the information that we were talking about in here. And I will go on Sunday and I will announce a second winner. So you can still have time to do that. If you're on the replay and you couldn't catch the live, go ahead and do that. And we'll make sure that you're a part of the raffle and the drawing for that. And let's see. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. I know you were like, I've done this before, and I love it. It's all about getting real moms on here to talk to our real moms, because that's what it's about. We're not living the fairy tale life. This is real mom life. And sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's scary. And it's all the emotions. So, yes. So thank you so much for being here. I just want to let all of you guys know, when you are doing it all, you do not have to do it all alone. So please, whether it's a group, whether it's a friend, a family member, someone like myself or Tiffany, reach out. Okay. Like, don't let yourself go so deep into that hole that you can't come back. There are people out there that want to help you. So please reach out to us. You are not all alone. Find your tribe, stay connected. Okay. I am a mom on a mission. It is a mother of a mission. And I thank you for joining me. I will see you on Sunday about 4:30. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everybody.